shed no tear, no woman, no cry.
What's going on, everybody? It is the Indigenous Nerd, and Wakanda Forever is now officially out, so we're going to talk a little bit about it, so spoilers ahead. At the end of the movie, Shuri burns her traditional guards from T'Challa's funeral, and this is when Nakia approaches with a young boy by her side. This is when we get a big reveal for the future of the MCU. T'Challa had a son before he passed, and there is now a new Prince T'Challa. After Shuri thought she had lost all of her family, she now has a new connection to her nephew. The reason we are just now learning of this is because T'Challa wanted his son to grow up away from the throne, and this could be a step in T'Challa's goal of opening Wakanda up to the world. If the prince understands the outside world before he becomes king, he could be the one that leads Wakanda to that new era that follows his father's vision. With the new prince, many would assume that he would be the next Black Panther, but this will not be the case, at least not right away. Shuri will likely be Black Panther for the next few years, and T'Challa will need to age up before he becomes Black Panther, so likely this still is a few phases away. Beyond this, Wakanda also set up many things for the future of the MCU, beginning with a potential plot for Black Panther 3. At the end of that movie, Namor says that the service will come for Wakanda, and when they do, Wakanda will turn to Talokan for aid, which will allow Namor's original goal of a war against the surface to happen. He will likely be a major ally to Shuri and the Wakandans in this next movie, but he may be facing some doubt amongst his citizens after this defeat, so I wouldn't be so sure everything will be as straightforward as the truce implied. The person that will most likely be heading this attack on Wakanda will be none other than Ross's ex-wife, Val. We've seen her recruiting various members of the Thunderbolts with a movie coming in Phase 5, so she clearly would have the means to attack Wakanda. Additionally, Val clearly has Wakanda in her sights, so her first mission with all of the Thunderbolts could be to destabilize Wakanda like the president wanted. This will certainly be an interesting plot with Bucky at the center of torn allegiances as both a member of the Thunderbolts and a friend to the powerful nation. However, I know we all want to think that we got past this, but Bucky has been susceptible to manipulation, specifically mind control in the past, as well as Val just being a master at work, so Bucky may not know that he's going and undermining his friends in the process. Additionally, Bucky has shown that he is willing to go against the Wakandans, like when he was protecting Zemo in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Additionally, Ross is now living in Wakanda after Okoye breaks him out, and we do know that he will be seen in Secret Invasion, so maybe Wakanda could be linked to the Skrull invasion, or more likely that Val is a Skrull herself. This happened in the comics, however, instead of Ross, you replace him with Nick Fury, and she was actually getting close and personal with Nick Fury as a way to get more secrets and just have an upper hand in the war. So her aim in destabilizing Wakanda could be to take Earth's most powerful nation and destabilizing it and making Earth go to war against one another, so an invasion by her people could be easier. Either way, whoever attacks Wakanda first may be met by a new king in M'Baku. Shuri skipped the crowning trials, and M'Baku deserves respect after providing citizens refuge during the war. He showed that he has a commitment to the people and Wakanda as a nation, and he also served as a great tool of advice for Shuri throughout the entire movie. This shows that he would be an excellent ruler, and with Shuri being gone, as she tries to pick between protecting her nation and protecting her nephew in Haiti, M'Baku would be the perfect person to step into that role. Additionally, M'Baku is a great fighter, so I highly doubt that anyone stepped up and just tried to tussle with him in that. So, when Prince T'Challa is revealed, I don't think M'Baku will have any problem stepping down and letting the true heir step into the throne. The reveal of Prince T'Challa will be a huge one for M'Baku and Wakanda as a whole, and many will probably look to him as a way of leading their nation, especially if they are at war. This will be a lot of pressure for a young Prince T'Challa who has never been within Wakanda, and that will be an immense amount of pressure for a prince who has never even stepped foot inside Wakanda yet. And so when that happens, there will be a lot of turmoil around that. Overall, this movie was beautiful and one of, if not the best in Phase 4. I thought the storytelling was beautiful, and Namor was an excellent villain. Tenoch Huerta and Angela Bassett delivered acting masterclasses, and the future of the Black Panther franchise is very rich. We have Shuri for now, we have Prince T'Challa in the future. The legacy of the Black Panther is alive and well. Thank you guys all so much for watching. This is my first video on this channel, so I appreciate you sticking through and watching it. You can find me on TikTok at The Indigenous Nerd or on Twitter at The Indig Nerd. Both links will be in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.